museum assistants.
Okay, is that, you're, okay, so y'all gonna speak tandem?
Two separate things.
Okay, two separate things.
We've got a busy museum system, so we've got a lot to talk about.
Okay, what we'll do is that, okay, we'll hear yours first.
Okay.
and
First
then go
of all,
with- If you would, provide your name and address, please.
Velvet Hall Cool, 2005 Glendale, Texarkana, Arkansas. One thing I wanted to speak of is you spoke on the Master Gardeners that toured. I worked at the Ahern House while they were touring downtown, and we had 110 visitors come through the Ahern House, and they really loved everything that they saw. So that was a really good opportunity, and I'm so pleased that they came to our temple. Second thing is, on June 21st, the Museum Systems is going to partner with Texarkana Renaissance Fair, and we're going to host a Pirates Ball. It's going to be our first annual Pirates Ball. We're going to have it at the Ace of Clubs house on the lawn. We're going to have some Sea Dog Slam poetry and some belly dancers and some DJs and entertainment, and we just want to encourage everybody to talk it up and have everybody that you know come out and support us in our museum system so we can continue to give back to our communities.
Very good. And then we have Ms. Prather, who's going to talk about the museum system. So,
Why, yes. Hi there, guys, and I appreciate your time today. What I'm talking about is a little bit different than Velvet's. We have another program that's going on, but I also wanted to address the Master Gardeners. I was at the Ace of Clubs house. We had live music. We had a little wine on the lawn, and we had a great time. And the coolest part of all is we had people from out of town, who obviously were all from out of town, come in, and many of them were making plans to come back and bring their families to tour downtown Texarkana and some of the attractions we have downtown. We don't have many, but we do have quite a few interesting things to spend a day with. One of the things that we just recently started was the Texarkana Ghost Walk. And I spoke over on the Texas side because the way it came about was Craig Lindholm had asked me to be the point person to take a group of paranormal researchers through the Grimm. And I am very much a skeptic of ghosts. I will be very upfront about that. I will worry myself to death to find an explanation for whatever happened. There are no ghosts, at least in my mind. However, I do understand the benefits of tourism, and I do understand the benefits of getting people into our downtown area. And I went through the Grimm and several other places with this paranormal team. They actually came back and went back into the Grimm because they did catch some odd noises, including what sounds like an opera singer in the basement. Me, trying to be as rational as I possibly can, I want to think that it was two very amorous kitty cats. But I may be wrong on that because the last tour we went in, something got me, something grabbed my hair. So I don't know how to explain that yet. I think it was my collar, whatever. What I wanted to tell y'all about, though, is from that, it was a catalyst to start thinking about how can we use this to build up our downtown area on both sides. Because I'm an Arkansas girl, may live in Texas now, but I'm an Arkansas girl. And the first thought on my mind is doing a ghost walk because it would fund the museum. I thought, well, we can do one weekend, first weekend of every month, on a Saturday. We'll do a little ghost walk, take a couple of people downtown. So we put that into place and started selling tickets. And we are 3 weeks into this and have sold 328 tickets. We have gone through booking every Saturday night and one Friday night in June because it's June 13th. And we've started looking into July. What was surprising to me, and you have to understand, I know some of y'all are shocked that we have 300 people wanting to wander around downtown at midnight or 11 o'clock at night. What surprised me the most, and this is truly shocking to me, is where some of the tickets were sold from. We've got a lot of local people who came, and out of the 328, obviously most are from Texarkana, Arkansas, or Texarkana, Texas. I stripped out those people, not that they are to be discounted by any means. We have Atlanta, Texas, Cooksville, Texas, Hooks, Texas, Maud, New Boston, Longview, Hope, Ashdown, Fouke, Genoa, Prescott, Stamps, Arkadelphia, Fairfield Bay, Arkansas, which is in north central Arkansas, which is quite a drive down here, Wake Village, and Dallas, Texas. All of those people are coming here because they think we're haunted. And whether we are or not, that's up to them to decide. We've done a lot of research on the history of the buildings we're going to be spotlighting, and we're spotlighting buildings on both sides of the state line. What I've done is started looking through every newspaper starting in 1878 and going through. I'm up to 1930. I've pulled all the death certificates, and I'm matching up stories with what people have told me in town. And the really neat thing about this is a way we can teach history, which is very, very important, because if we fail to look at our history, we're apt to repeat our same mistakes. And what we can do with that is, it's sort of like a teaspoon of sugar makes the history go down. If we can talk a little bit about ghosts, we can talk a whole lot more about the history of this town and give people ownership in their town. And I think that we will see amazing benefits from that. But I just wanted to update you guys and say thank you very, very much for your support, and we appreciate it. And we invite you all to come down. I'd love to see each one of y'all, see if I can scare you.
Congratulate you. I had the opportunity in my life to go to areas where they have ghost walks. They are very popular.
I go for the history. I go to all of them just for the history. I don't really get into the ghosts.
St. Augustine, Florida, and
Very good one.
New Orleans is two of the best. So,
Those
very
may be a
good.
little too scary for me.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. Our next one is